Hey Cancer, this is your love reading for the week of February 25th through March 3rd. I hope this reading resonates with all those watching. Just remember to check your moon and your rising sign. There are free birth charts out there where you can find that out. If you want a private reading, you can email me. Prices and email are listed in the About section. Okay, what does Cancer need to know? February 25th through March 3rd. Cancer, February 25th through March 3rd. There's a lot going on here for some of those that are Cancers this week. And the energy coming through is the Five of Pentacles. So you're like the fourth or fifth sign to get this week. So we'll see what this is all about. We do have a full moon coming up, and the full moon does bring, a lot of emotions that need to be purged to the surface, and that includes negative. So, all right, the Five of Pentacles is a feeling of loss, sadness, being left out in the cold, financial strife. And the card representing you this week, Cancer, is the Five of Swords. So the energy of the Five of Swords is somebody who will do anything at all costs to win, even if that involves hurting other people, losing friendships. So you may hurt your partner this week, even though you may not mean to, but, or you may be feeling hurt this week. You may be feeling like your partner is doing something behind your back or manipulating, or maybe that's you. So we'll find out as we get further into the reading. The Lovers, which represents the sign of Gemini, this is for your partner. So this could be a karmic type relationship, a twin flame, whatever you believe in. But the Lovers is a connection, marriage, unity for those who are in a marriage, or somebody who you may be coming together with. And that's something that you can't stop. That's something that, the universe is giving to you for a reason. Sometimes it's learning lessons. Sometimes it's to make us stronger. Cancers are pretty sensitive signs, and when they get hurt, they retreat back into their crab shell, and that does include vindictiveness sometimes. Cancers can be vindictive, so maybe that's what's going on with you this week. Maybe you're feeling vindictive. Maybe your partner hurt you, and that's not the best way to handle things, though. Sometimes you just have to be strong, and you have to give it to the universe and allow the universe to do the work that needs to be done. So, all right. Connections, characteristics together. The Four of Wands. So maybe you live together, have a house together, or looking to get a house together. So somebody that you're connected with. It's also a card of unity. So let's clarify what's going on with this Four of Wands over here. Why is the Four of Wands here for Cancer? For some of you out there, it could be somebody that you work in the same building with even, or the same company. Why is the Four of Wands here? Yeah, so the Four of Pentacles wanted to come out. Once again, a card of structure. You know, this guy that's here, he has the pentacle on his head. He's holding it tight to his hands and underneath his feet. It can mean some people who don't want to let go of finances. So maybe you guys are having financial issues this week. Maybe that's why the Five of Pentacles is also here. That can mean financial issues, loss, maybe loss of a job. But if that is your situation, just remember, when one door closes, another opens. There's always another door waiting to be opened, but sometimes that other door needs to be closed first. So this other person here, for some of you, could be somebody that you do work with the Pentacles. Maybe you work in the same building, work for the same company. Maybe that's how you met. Or for somebody who's not in a relationship but is interested in somebody. Okay, and in the relationship strengths, we have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Wands came out with the Knight of Cups. So someone who offers their love, someone who's romantic, with the King of Wands as well, somebody who's passionate, someone who's charming, someone who's in control, someone who likes to rule. So there could be a lot of passion in your relationship. Cancers are very passionate. They just don't always show it. Cancer the crab, you know, they hide in their shell. So, but that is the strength that you guys have. Or for those who aren't in a relationship, maybe there's someone that you're really interested in and they're interested in you and you both have a lot of passion for each other. Weaknesses, we have the Tower. And the Tower isn't always horrible like a lot of people think that it is. The Tower can just mean that there's going to be a breakdown of something. Like I said, when one door closes, you know, another opens. So maybe something needs to break down first. Maybe someone's in a karmic relationship, maybe your partner. And maybe that's why, you know, you're feeling hurt, because maybe they said that they were going to break it off and they haven't broken it off yet. But that could also happen here this week. It can also mean renewal. Maybe there's some cleansing that's going on. You know, maybe relationship, something needs to be purged. We're going to clarify the Tower. But, you know, as you can see here, the Tower is not built on a solid foundation. So let's clarify the Tower for the sign of Cancer. Why is the Tower here for the sign of Cancer? Yeah, the Knight of Cups. So for those of you who are in a relationship, or the person you're interested in, or have been seeing maybe behind, you know, your partner's back, you know, maybe they're gonna leave the marriage, or you're gonna leave the marriage or relationship this week, and that's what the breakdown is going to be. Maybe you're going to have a sudden realization or a revelation like the Tower can represent. Maybe you realize, you know, they're the one that you've been looking for. We do have that full moon coming up in Virgo. And at the full moon, you know, it's culminations, endings, realization. So, and that energy can last for the next couple of weeks, Cancer. All right, and what needs to be addressed? The Nine of Cups. So yeah, happiness and fulfillment. You may not be happy in the relationship that you're in right now if you are, or your partner who is with a karmic partner. All these cups behind this man sitting here represent what fulfills you, what makes you happy. Same for your partner or the person that could potentially be your partner. So it seems that that needs to be addressed this week. Feelings, emotions, fulfillment. We'll pull a clarifier for the Nine of Cups. Why is the Nine of Cups here? You got the Nine of Cups again. So that tells me that that's a really important factor. And the same with the Knight of Cups. You also got that twice. You know, when I clarified the Tower, the Nine of Cups came out again. And so that tells me that either there's an offer of love that's going to be coming in, but it may not come in until you or another person breaks off a relationship or marriage that you already are in. And, you know, Cancers are sensitive. They're a water sign. You know, all water signs are sensitive. Cancers just don't show it as much, nor do the other water signs. But there's a lot of emotions underneath the surface and just waiting to come out like a volcano exploding. So happiness is very important to a Cancer. Cancers like to be loved and cherished, and, you know, they like... Some of them even like to be, you know, mothered, or for some of the Cancer men out there, they like to be taken care of, and they also like to take care as well. So emotions are very, very, very important. You have to be happy. So we'll pull some Love Oracle clarifiers from Doreen Virtue's deck and see what's going on with Cancer this week. More advice for Cancer. For those Cancers out there who, you know, are going behind your current partner's back for somebody else, just remember that at some point there's going to have to be a decision made, and you have to do what's right for you. All right, 2 Oracle cards for the sign of Cancer. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So stay positive, Cancer. For those of you who are feeling left out in the cold, sad, you know, make a decision. Do what's happy for you. Do what you need to do. You have to worry about your happiness, but it's all in the way that you go about it. And codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So that doesn't have to necessarily mean addictions to drugs or alcohol or sex. You know, it can be other addictions. It can be addictions to negativity, or having a hard time expressing yourself and expressing your feelings, and maybe you retreat to the point that, you know, you don't communicate what your needs are. So if that's something that needs to be addressed, then do address that, Cancer. And I'm going to pull an Oracle card from Nature's Whispers for more advice. And codependency goes along with the Nine of Cups as well. I mean, the Nine of Cups can be somebody who overindulges. So if you're overindulging in something that's negative, that could be another thing that's going on. What does Cancer need to hear this week? Catch your breath, Cancer. And I believe Scorpio got the same card as well. So maybe for those of you that have a moon in Scorpio or a rising in Scorpio, take a break and enjoy a quiet period. This time can be used to regroup, recover, and stabilize yourself. It is wise to keep in mind the fact that this is for a limited period of time. You're pausing to regain your footing. As you evaluate your environment, check to see if you need to clear any ill will with anyone. Ask for forgiveness and be willing to forgive as necessary to move forward. So if you've done something that you need to ask for forgiveness for, like with the Five of Swords here, maybe you did something to hurt somebody because you felt hurt, ask for forgiveness, bring it up. Enjoy this downtime. Acknowledge the importance of recharging your energy so you are refreshed and ready to tackle life and any challenges that come your way. And it's a possibility that there may be challenges here this week with the Tower. So, good luck this week, Cancer. I hope this reading resonates with those that are watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week.